Good afternoon, folks. Welcome on back to more Look Outside. Though I did say that today we were going to be playing Rhythm Doctor 1.0, well, there was a tweet, a social media post yesterday which said when it's going to come out, it's going to be like 6 p.m. Eastern, it says, and that's going to be a little bit late for me. I'm going to have a game of some D&D with my friends, so I'm not going to be able to go make that release. So we're going to try and stream it sometime tomorrow after my little family Christmas party. And today we're just going to look outside a bit more. That's always a good time, right? Alright, let me try and remember everything we did last time. We've got 8 days left, right? Hi, Betty. Always doing good. Hey, Juice Box. Alright, yeah, we did talk to him yesterday. I know he did a bit of stuff yesterday, like we checked the phone and apparently someone's looking for Leigh, so we're gonna have to go check on her apartment in a bit. Alright, we already talked with you, No Face. And yeah, the Roaches are having a bit of a political disagreement, which is why there's like 2 of them now. How are we doing, by the way? Oh, okay, a bit grimy, so let's brush our teeth. Oh, ooh, someone at the door. Who is it? Hello there. Hello? Still nothing. Alright, who's out there? I thought I killed you, Eugene. Oh, it's something on the floor. Oh, a free pet, nice. Yeah, I think we had that event before in the first game, but I kept the door closed because, you know, obviously probably just opening the door on nothing is a bad idea when there's stuff like this going around. And we'll let Mallow sleep a bit for now since he's a sleepy boy, needs all the sleep he can get. It's alright, first order of business, let me just... Well, since this is kind of a Leigh's thing, should probably have her in the party for a bit. So you wait here, Pappy, and I'll take Leigh for a bit. Yeah, she's a bit under level right now, but... We'll just throw some stuff on her like right now. We'll go with the Windbreaker since I don't think we're gonna have to worry about cold resist. And how about... I'm just seeing how much Dragon Tail gives. More attack? Sure. Yeah, she's probably not going to be around too long, just enough to see what's going on with the apartment down there. But, right, let's see who we got to check with. That's... Ooh. So you remember that big creature we saw last time? That was them leaving. I guess it's like them officially leaving the game, because if you remember, we got there a little bit too late to get one of the new endings. Anyway. Hi, Pierre. Hello again, my scaredy friend. I think we could help a bit. So are you ready? Sure. There you will. Squeeze my nose. You nearly faint at the thought. Dear God. You can do it. I believe in you. You approach it. Him. Pierre. Hold out your hand. You feel something round, cold, and rubbery. Give it a good heart. Squeak. You're making great progress. I'm proud of you. I think to mark up the ante a little further. And just Sam running like hell afterward. That always gets a laugh out of me, how he just automatically runs whenever you deal with Pierre. Anyway, how are you doing, Charlie? Our old hi friend, yeah. I don't think there's much else to say at this point, just, it's all him. Him, the bugs. Bug gotten through the window, changed them, and didn't look outside, but the bugs were everywhere. And it does make me wonder if, like, the bugs can infect other people as well, which, definitely one of those boring situations where, what thing you get from looking outside can spread to other people. Alright, don't think there was anything in here, was there? I did see a medicine cabinet, but yeah, I don't think we interacted with it for some reason. Oh well. And right, who else? Eugene, Jean, and the neighbor. And that person who's looking for Leigh. Oh yeah, actually, let's go chat with Spines for a bit. I'm gonna go say hi to her. I mean, she is technically our, what's the word I'm thinking of? You know, our not co-worker, like our roommate in a way. How nice of you to visit me in person again. I wasn't sure you'd ever step foot in here again, to be frank, but here you are. You must really be considering my offer. I am, I guess. Yeah, it's terrifying to become something new, a little bit like dying. I was not getting opportunities in my own time. I'm sorry that I almost did the same to you. Maybe I had unfinished business too once. I have no idea. My memories for this time for a week faded colorless. I'm not this person anymore, but I owe a lot to them. Maybe I should stay found by their own unfinished business and tend to it. Give them a little peace. Because yeah, you can chat with spines even if you've managed to to do a whole Undertale spare on her by just knocking her health low and then having her say, wait, just spare me. And right, we had Eugene to check out, our pal Jean. I think we forgot to check on her yesterday. And then... oh, that's not good. Just got an achievement. The power went out. That's not great. Hey Jean, you doing alright without the power? Hey Sam, managed to find some good to put on. It's a little big me warp, it's perfect now. Oh, how do I look? Not bad, huh? Looks pretty cool. Oh yeah. Well, how about now? Oh damn, we got a Hydra with drip. I had to break the shades from around my enormous head. Come on, seen more stylish worm steak eel Hydra thing before? Don't think you have. Well, that's the rest of me. I think I'll need a tarp or some bed sheets. Maybe Big Tent would do. I'll figure something out. Oh. Yeah, glad she's adjusting well. But yeah, power going out is kind of something I figured we should have expected, given that, you know, everything's going to hell outside, but... oh, hey, Eugene, there's a big monster out there. Did he sell everything? I thought there's one more thing he can sell after this, but I don't see it. He does got a sapphire ring, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I thought he sells a game called Mutant Football or something like that. Or Reptile Football, that's what I'm thinking of. Uh-oh. This is one big grasshopper. Alright, Leigh, you're pretty beaten up already for some reason, so you might want to go give him a big kick to try and stun this thing. So yeah, bugs should be weak. Bugs should be weak to getting crushed, right? Squash them like a bug, as they say. Never say chop them like a bug or stab them like a bug. Yeah, I already know Joel's doing good damage because the fact that, you know, he's a crusher. I don't remember what's going on with bugs. Is it part human, part bug, or it's just there's just a man underneath them? Okay, I'm gonna go teething here since we are kind of close to where we want to take Leigh. So, you know, if he takes a little bit of damage, he can quickly run over to the new place and figure that out. Oh, good job, Sam. Yeah, let's go give Leigh some, outlaw bandages, huh? I'm willing to spare tonic on you. Okay. There we go. Leigh opens the door. Oh, it's looking not better than last time. I guess you're gone now. I don't know whether I'm writing this letter to you or to myself. But I have to get out before I'm gone too. I was stupid. What I did to you is worse than save my life. Worse than coming here. I'm sorry. I hurt you badly, and I deserve the silence. I just wish there's a way I could have made up to you. I bought this ring for you before and everything. I wanted to give it to you, but I blew everything up. Even when I'm gone, I won't forget you, Grasshopper. I just be so stupid. All I wanted was an apology. That's it. That's what the whole thing was about. He hurt you badly, didn't he? No, he hurt Leigh. But I'm the beast. I just want him to say he was sorry. Leigh holds the ring and note in her hand. She crumbles up and winds around back to throw them. It can be both. Arm gradually lower, she takes a step forward. She's quiet for a moment, playing with the ring in her palm. I'm going to call Mom. Tell her I'm the beast now. That she should stop looking for me. Let's get out of here, Sam. Achievement unlocked. Help someone get some closure in their life. Okay, yeah, it reminds Leigh of her past life. She can always be sane when agreeing beast form. Okay, that's kind of cool. Although I wonder if there's like an alternate option that happens if you just let her throw it. Because I know with like roaches, that quest we're kind of on right now, we're having a whole political discussion. There's a few different outcomes. That's actually pretty kick-ass if I am to get. And yeah, it looks like that guy outside was actually supposed to be the guy who gave Leigh her thing. The ring? Okay. Or Martin, yeah. But yeah, I should probably get back home and let him switch back out Pappy. He's got some cleaning to do with everything darkened. Yeah, I think the elevator vent is supposed to happen whenever, you know. Or no, not the lights going out happens when you... sometime after you go into the elevator. Yeah, even it's got like creepy music in here as opposed to the usual just like home music. Alright, so good news is I do know we did see where the light and we did see like a power room on like the basement floor, but yeah, we're gonna have to walk there. Good thing we grabbed that back our 2 discs, right? Not sure what would happen if you can soft lock yourself with like the lights going up because you get the blackout event and you have the discs in a place you can't access. I'm curious about that. But yeah, I was gonna play a video game or two to try and get some skills, because... oh right, we can actually just go to basement without the discs. Right. Oh. Wait. Where's the body? Did it get up and walk away? I mean, that's possible, and there's a blood trail, so... I'm just thinking about what I want to give everyone quickly. Well, hey there, Trex, welcome on in. We just started. Gave Clay a bit of closure on some stuff with her life, and we just had the power go out, so... that's worrying. And yeah, we already did clear Antoine from his room. Just had to go back in here to get some of the good old Common Rider stuff in there. Yeah, I haven't seen you too, Trax. It's been a good bit. That's good to see you again. Right, I forgot to clear out some of the enemies in here, right. Oh yeah, Johnny's place. Yeah, I've still been there, but just haven't talked as much. It gets a little hectic with so many people in there. Oop. I thought I unlocked that door. Alright, where else can we go? Anyone else? Did any of you guys see like a big white tailor thing going on here? Oh yeah, Job, Jim, and yeah. Okay, so maybe it went through like the locked door, so we're gonna have to go back through sewers. Hi, Steve. And right, I gotta remember that. Which one was 16 again? I could go back up to... what's her name's apartment? Ernest's apartment, but that's a bit. This one had the tonic, right? Or the elixir, yeah. And 5. This is the Pluto disc, right? I thought it was. Yeah, I think the whole Blackout content got added in 2.0, along with like that little mini quest I had with Leigh that you might have just missed. Yeah, I know like a few party members that got new quests as well. Like, I think there's one with Joel we haven't really gotten into yet, but that might happen eventually. There was one with the roaches we're going through where they're getting into a bit of a political disagreement with each other on what the Roach World Order should be with or something. Alright. Alright, these guys. Here's one with Helen we haven't seen yet because we haven't found her at all yet this run. Or the first run, for that matter. And yeah, there's also one with Dan who we haven't seen because, well, we haven't seen him at all yet this run. I do know he got a bit of a rework since the first time we met him. Oh, okay, yeah, it's again trying to feed some kills to Joel, but oh well. Still not sure what the plumbing tools are for, though. Right, where was... I think the exit's up here, right? Yep, there we go. And right there's our tick-covered buddy there. Okay, there we go. I could have sworn I locked it before, but... Okay, getting very worrying. Also notice what's his name is gone. Oh. You. Please. Help me. It's taking me. It's taking me! It feels so cold. I can't see. I can't see. My eyes are... Yeah, I'm guessing this is another new boss as part of the, Blackout content. Right. Let's try and cut it, and you go for a bear hug since you're basically full health. Oh, please. Please, please. Please come with us. Is that what the guy turned into, or... Yeah, Axolotl snake to this thing. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be like the guy that we died in a basement or what. Yeah, I've got Nitro Boost. I did want to get Painful Stab, but we'll get that in a bit. After we get the games back on. Let's see, yeah. You can still bleed, so let's go for another deep cut. And you keep hugging it. Yeah, I actually realized I forgot to talk about, like, Thanksgiving stuff for the last time. It was a pretty chill time. Just had my sister's family over. I think the main had usual turkey, some stuffing, gravy, mashed potatoes. I mainly had the turkey, stuffing, and some of the rolls. Oh yeah, that's totally fair, Tracks. Yeah, it's definitely kind of game where I'd want to. One of those. I'm definitely kind of where it's just like I don't want to watch stuff if it means I might spoil myself. So you take care, Tracks. Okay, we can get one more level of bleed off, so let's try that. Yeah, I do remember a bit of a funny thing where my sister's younger brother, his name is, ooh, nice Devour Joel. And I got an achievement for killing the Olm, nice. Yeah, same here, Trax, you take care of yourself. Ooh, this thing seems new. Cable jumpers and shock heads. Ah, you guys must be the reason that the power's out. Alright. You know, I do think I have some items to help with electricity, so might be good to get those. Okay, I'm seeing that they're weak to slashing, so that's gonna be important. Oh yeah, and it's also gonna be worrying because the paralyzed lasts quite a while. Yeah, it's like multiple turns, but can only happen once per combat, if I remember correctly. From the guy in the bar, they mentioned that. Okay, so in that case, let's bring out some knives and such. Alright, you got yourself a good old machete. You can get a big old fireman's axe. And your cleaver's a bit cracked, but... we'll go for chef's knife. Got a few spares from the old, some stuff. Now let's pair the Patchwork Club and machete for now. As those are both pretty good from what I remember. And yeah, I think the cars are... oh yeah, we still got the cars to deal with as well, so... kind of forgot about... no, we forgot... whoop! Oh right, that was the dangerous car. I heard one idling up there, so I figured that was where it was. Who are you, another... It's your turn to hide. Ready or not, here I come. Where are you? Ow, ow, I'm right here. Calm down, calm down. Ow, ow, ow. Aha, found you. Alright, Daryl, time to cool it, buddy. Alright, this guy's a bit far strong against blunt, it looks like. Yeah, that's just funny because I think, yeah, Cameron, the youngest of the family, was like, he was getting a little bit and mouthy it a few times and he was, hee hee, I'll get you now. I always win this game. And I think he actually bit a card on maybe Mom at one point. It just gets me laughing because, you know, look outside, baby teeth, so, you know, I'm just like, well, good thing this is real life and not a horror game. Back off, Daryl. I don't like hide and seek. And the fireman's axe is already damaged. Oh well. Now you found me too. Well played. I was in my shell. Let's have a hug. Get in here. I think I'm good, Daryl. Thanks. I mean, you have been kind of attacking me for the first 3 rounds, so I'm kind of doubting how friendly you are. Hehehehe. Oh, that's not how you hug. Ow, ow, ow. Bad touch, bad touch. I love my friends. My parents are gone, but everyone plays with me. If they all stop playing after 1 game, they get tired. Yeah, that tends to happen when you lose all your blood. Ooh, nice bite, Joel. And Mouse Knight needs some healing soon. Trying to go for kick for hopefully a stun on this guy. Round Saw. And Mouse, you guard, because I don't think I'd be able to take much more health. Phew, there we go. Oh yeah, achievement unlocked for killing Daryl as well. Nice. Yeah, we do not have many healing items other than the bandages and tonic and first aid, which I do want to save since it's a revive, but I feel like in this case we want to help out Malos a bit. There we go. And much some chalky bar. Alright. Alright, the plastic gloves don't help against electricity, okay. They're plastic, not rubber, I see. Yeah, I thought one of us had, like, some rubber boots on. Guess not. Or maybe I just didn't find him in the sewers yet. Alright, that guy was already there. And yeah, Charon has officially moved on, so yeah. Once again, we're locked out of one of the new endings. We've actually been locked out of a second one earlier, from something I did earlier as well that I didn't realize. And right, we still have the cop car up here. Where are you? There you are. So yeah, that leaves like, I think 2 of the endings we can still get though. So at least try and get those. Yeah, probably get those and then we'll may or may not do like a 3rd playthrough to... Ooh, sun's lit up in there. What's going on, guys? Got a rave or something? What's up? I want to join a rave. Guys, you ever have like a big old rave going even in this Blackout? Okay, so probably won't have Joel Shrimp since I'm pretty sure it's gonna be low health now. Not exactly very shrimpy looking, pretty big to be honest. Nice hit. And yeah, Black Friday, I just, you know, stayed home, didn't do much shopping or anything, because I don't have a car, and besides, I'm not interested in going out shopping and having to deal with all the crowds. I feel like, you know, that part of Black Friday has kind of waned in recent years because, you know, online shopping and all that. And right, let me get Happy something new because his axe broke. Pretty flimsy axe, I gotta say. Maybe Machete will do him a bit better. Oh, Malice, I never gave back your gun. There you go, buddy. And right, this is where, the janitor is, but we can't help him out right now because the power's out. Don't worry, he'll be fine, I think. Ooh. That's some electricity. I do think I saw this in the 2.0 trailer. Some of this stuff. So yeah, we do not want to touch the stuff for obvious reasons. Who's this guy? Okay, Husk, okay. You two go after this one, I'll get that guy, because I do want Joel to again try and get a few kills, because the more he kills, the more health he gains. I think all these guys are getting slashed up. So then I'll definitely help out. Yeah, work this week wasn't anything too special. We did have a power outage, like power flickering twice on. Ooh, jeez. Ow, ow, ow. Electrical burns. Electrical burns so bad they literally light us on fire. He's hit with 100 damage, Pappy. Okay, looks like burn doesn't last outside of battle. That's good. And yeah, just stopping for a bit so I can see where everything is before I go running into the darkness and potentially getting electrocuted. Wait, that thing was not an item there I saw. Looks like another Husky, maybe? Let's see, let's give Joel me a bit of health. Yeah, I definitely should make more use of, like, meals and such. Mousy could use a bit of... You can have a beer. You're a grown rat. You can handle a beer, right, son? Okay, that was close. Almost got zapped there. Okay, cable jumper and a ghoul this time. Yeah, you go for the big cleave, Pappy. Get both of these guys. This reminded me of watching Eric play this yesterday a bit. He was like doing a thing where he's trying to get Pappy on day one. Which you can't do if you get to the ground floor bathroom. There was a pretty funny moment because... Ow. Oh no, not Joel. I needed him to be live so he can eat people. Or after having a little dinner, he had like a cutscene where your character thinks about the wounded neighbor and just looks at the knife and wonders. There's like 5 options where it just basically says, don't do it, put the knife away. What? No, that's stupid. And one where you can let the intrusive thoughts take over. And he accidentally chose the option where it happens, and then as he dies, the game's just like, why did you do this? Yeah, it's kind of silly, you know. You'll just... This gets kind of laughed on me because, you know, just a real intrusive thoughts win moment. Although there is like a very small chance that you get a different variation of that scene, which still gives you game over, but it's a lot more horrifying. Okay, let's go with... What kind of damage? We're gonna go with the chef's knife for now, since it's a good slashing weapon. Yeah, I'm not sure if stepping on the metal tiles can still hurt you when the electricity's going off, so... We're just gonna try and avoid that. I mean, it feels like it could, but again, I don't want to be the one to... Ow, 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 ow. Okay, so the answer is yes. I probably shouldn't have stepped on those, but... Alright, let's make sure everyone's got a good weapon equipped. Alright, I'll get a dagger this time. Because I think I see what the problem is. Well, there's your problem. Got a freak of nature munching on your cables. I think I'll give Pappy one more whiskey. He's a big guy. He needs it. Alright, those got a ton of energy drinks. Pour a beer down the child's throat and give Pappy another beer. Hey, buddy, what do you think you're doing? Oh, this is a piercing weapon. Whoops. Oh, well. And you go for deep cut. Try and get some good bleeds off early on. But yeah, next week I'm actually have the week off because it's basically the vacation week more or less because my parents are going to be on vacation, and that means I'm not going to be able to get a ride to work. So, ooh, okay, don't exactly have a face. Go for lots of hits with our slashing attacks because that'll do the most damage. Yeah, that means I'll have more time to do some streams. Yeah, I'm just doing a bit of dirty stuff. I know there's one thing on, like, I think it's the 14th where I'm going to be doing... I'm going to try and play through the entirety of Rhythm Doctor Blindfold, so that'll be fun. Yeah, there he is. There's whole guy. Finally got his attention. Alright, Joel's already out of juice, so he's just gonna have to round to just bite down. And you keep deep. Actually, right, your bleeding's at max, so we can just go for hack and slash now. Make use of the multiple hits, getting the weakness multiplier. Yeah, I'm guessing because it's like you're cutting cables. Nice, that one relatively easy. Yeah, let's fix this thing. Hey, Blackout over. Yeah, I definitely could have gone worse, because yeah, just pretty relatively small dungeon, mini dungeon, I gotta say. Thought it's gonna be a bit larger, like there'd be a little more like in the basement or below, but now we got all that sorted out. Now how about we go home and grab ourselves a snack. I'd say we deserve it after helping save the building's power. Nice level up for Joel, that's nice. Yeah, let's make something nice for dinner. How about... Okay, just beans? Okay. That's fine, I think it is something new. Hi, Spine. Baked beans. And leftovers. Probably use those there. Listen here, Monduit. I know full well the corruption stick as you bring this house. You can't fool me. I know your secret.
Hello, Big Blue Man.
Don't play buddy-buddy with me. You're a roach man. A sick, twisted bringer of filth and decay.
I believe you are mistaken. I am a man-man.
One of these days, the big fumigation is gonna come and clean up the city. We'll see where he's got off to then.
Okay, Big Blue Man.
Ah, roaches, you're always such a goof. Alright, isn't Malus hungry? How is he doing? Yeah, let's get him some of that blood he needs. There you go, bud. As tries to approach Chub, loses nerve and walks away. He holds some kind of energy and wants to show it. Until he feels bad for losing his nerve. He avoids your gaze for a little while. Which child, as in Rat Child, or you know, or Joel, right? Can you tell us a bit more about these astronomers? Yeah, there's 4 of us. Yeah, leaders trying to do ritual, trying to communicate with them. Yeah, not sure about what's going on, but if you can't successfully establish communication, I believe humanity will be finished. For this, your geology professor, McGill, you know, he also got into astronomy and astrology. Yeah, cool. Yeah, good. Yeah, I do know there's something I can go on with, like, helping out the, with, like, learning a bit more about Sybil, but let me chat with everyone a bit first, the astronomers. That was something I was trying to find out last time. Oh, right, one more floor down to get to floor 1. The big old maze. Actually, while we're here, let me see. Can we buy more bandages from Eugene? What do you got, buddy? Oh, we do have a decent bit of cash right now. That's good. Hey, do you have tonic? We can get some of those. some stimulant as well, because there's like some pretty strong healing items. What's this other stuff? Melting helmet, friends some bright blindness, fire, acid, and explosion hurts vision. Work boots we've seen, a laser sight mount, which is good for if you're using guns. What are these up here? Combat knife and a mace. We'll buy these since they're fairly cheap. And let's get another machete. These have served us well this run. And let's go sledgehammer, nice. But yeah, next week I've got a few planned games, so I'm thinking of, Super Animal Royale, because that's releasing that big Super Animal World expansion, which leans into like a non-combat aspect of the game. Seems kind of cool. Definitely might get some people watching that. Alright, let's find Frederick's room so we can help out with... Not Frederick, just like so we can go across from there and help and find the astronomer. Astronomer or astrologer, one of the two. Right, that's the eye room. Gonna keep that away from there. We've also got Nuclear Throne because it's actually just had its 10-year anniversary with a big update for it, which is kind of wild. Yeah, just imagine, that game's 10 years old now, feeling old. I haven't played it too much myself, but I definitely meant to play more of it. Because, it's a good game and all. Just, I'm not very good at it. Yeah, song to everyone. 4 of us. Aster joined not too long after you. You joined just 3. You and Edwin. Others before you. Yeah. Oh yeah, mentioning that Jasper apparently actually did look at the visitor, which is, normally bad, but he's mostly okay. Although I did hear if you attack him, he actually do get to see a bit of what he actually looks like with his transformation. Although I'm not going to do that, obviously, because that'll lock us out of most of the game's endings, because, we kind of need those guys, and I'm not sure how much I need them for one of the new endings I'm going for, so... You'll just have to take my word for it, or just look it up on YouTube. So I'm sure there's plenty of stuff on YouTube you can look up that'll tell you about all the extra little things you can do in the game. Right, where is that exit? I know we gotta look for the blood trail, that's... near where we want to go to. Or wait, no, it's an umbilical cord, right? Oh, here it is, okay. Right, the discs. Okay. I guess we do gotta go back to our apartment. I mainly want to go back there because I do want to get that one ability I was talking about. And we still have, like, what, 8 days left? So we're not too far in the game, actually. Let me see. And right, still the same so juice box doesn't have anything new to say. Yeah, still a good bit of time left. How's the plant doing? Alright, did already chat with it last time. Yeah, Wizard's Hell, Arcane Tears. Time to torment some wizards. You have now complete dominion over hell, with all of its lands converted to punish wizards. Other sinners now remain on Earth as undying revenants, where there's only room in hell for practitioners of magic. It seems like the game's constantly increasing scope is starting to slay his interest. You still seem excited when you play, but it's not the same anymore. Don't you feel I had enough of this mass torture simulator? A little, maybe. There we go, we have a painful stab. And yet, we can't take Wizard Hell further, but I think you could reach out to play even more to get to that level of get that skill, but now you don't have to go as far. I will probably play a bit of it more on... Oop, you can tell that she's around. We'll probably go a little bit further because... No, not there. Because it does get funny you have Leigh in your party. Hey, in there? I'm going to make friends. Hello. Hi, how are you doing? Open up. I just want to talk. I'm sure your buddy Dan. My name's been eating a while. Maybe you can help me out. Of course, man. Dan the man. Dan the Dan. Osu Takte Owen Dan. Alright, right on. Finally, someone opened up. Now, you and me, we're friends, right? We're buds. We're gonna help Dan, your friend. Yeah, we're friends. Yeah, damn right, friends. Right, so, consummate freak. Oh! So I looked outside, and it's had some kind of effect on me. No need to be so dramatic, I got a bit taller. I'm just same old Dan. Same old Dan. Now, seeing we're such good friends, you don't mind doing me a solid, right? I think I'd be good. I need 5 kilos of bone marrow. This is because of the Owen Don joke, isn't it, Dan? Alright, time to kill Dan. Same old Dan. Yeah, I remember we had him as a party member last time. And sometimes the party members can come up as around as monsters. Sorry, Dan, I've got a son now. No time for video games. I feel like you're freaking out. I told you not to freak out. What made you think that? Was it my rat son stabbing in the face? Yeah, big thing about that thing is that it does like 1/10 their damage health per turn, and it reduces their accuracy. Although I think it's reduced for bosses and such. Ooh, plastic gloves and a chef's knife. I did hear that you can like encounter their corrupted versions and regular versions, though, so we may still see them if potentially. And right, I did want to also get Octocook as well, because that's also a good skill I want to get, but let's see. It is one. Yeah, I was looking at what game was I thinking about playing later more of. Armadon is good because it gives us a healing skill, but yeah, I think the game I'm thinking of is in Frederick's, but we'll have to go get there in a bit. Actually, how much herbicide do I have? Let me see if I can see it. Yeah, I think you can use the all-seeing 8-ball in battle. I'll have to try that out sometime. When I'm in a battle that isn't too life or death. Right, we have you can make some at home, right? Phoenix and vinegar. Let's make a couple of those, because I know there's one in the basement. Back with the, oh, we're out of it. What was it, vinegar and something else? Yeah, I think it's vinegar and... what was it I needed? Oh, well. You can always stop by Eugene and see if you can pull some. Yeah, just gotta remember exactly what it was I needed to get. Actually, right. I forgot the janitor's closets. Those will have a lot of cleaning supplies in them, right? Yeah, just gotta go to the cleaning supply closets and rifle through them. That'll give us a lot of stuff. Right, I did want to go to Frederick's to get that game I was talking about. So we'll do that real quick. You know, there's definitely like some good ways you can make some really busted builds in the game for your characters from what I remember. And I remember someone talking in Eric's Discord talking about how this is one of the ones you can get with like Rat Son. Just gotta find the door, of course, because even with the landmarks it gets confusing as hell. Is it this way? No, that's the rat tunnel. And that's the elevator, so clearly that's not the way. Not there. Ah, here we go. Yeah, I think it was in the back somewhere we had to go to find that game. Maybe it was in a room with Frederick. The real Frederick. Yeah, I never really went this far in. Right. Hey, shout out Frederick. Yeah, sorry, but you're the one who jumped me, buddy. Not my fault. I could have sworn there was like some mention at one point that you could actually be able to talk to him, but that didn't get in the big game. Oh, Honko's Grand Journey. I'll take that. Okay, that's a different game I'm thinking of then. Honko's Grand Journey is just like it does have something special with it in 2.01 though apparently, so well I'm not sure like if we'll actually get to that part of it. because it's kind of associated with some stuff which I'm not able to get to now because I'm locked out of the ending. Yeah, let me think about, where was that one game I was thinking of? It was, let me see. Games. Okay, I know where it is now. All right. I mean, it's good to get that game, especially if, again, we want to go check out that content. You know what? I could just, like, do, like, this alternate save and then just, like, go play that stuff and show it off. We'll see. That might be something we could do to show off a little extra stuff that go on with Honko's Grand Journey. I don't think the ability itself is very good, but, you know, now it's associated with, like, a little special side quest you can do, so that'll probably make it a little more interesting in the eyes of, like, the unofficial tier lists that people make. And right, we go down from here and to the left, and that should get us to the elevator. There we go. And yeah, let's go chat with, what's his name, Beryl? Cool dude of the astronomers. Oop. Saw something roam around down there. We'll leave that be for now. Because I do want to keep our health up, so we're going to go just... Whoops! Right, you're the living car. Because I do want to deal with the big old trash worm in a bit. But in order to do that, we'll have to go... We want to have a good amount of health on us. And stamina, of course. Yeah, there you are. Hey, dude. Hope the darkness didn't mess around with you. Yeah, Edwin. Yeah. A lot of equipment. Recluse still kind of confirmed from the month. Jasper's got a tiny peek at the visitor, but... Yeah, ask him instead. Okay. Yeah, I think we are supposed to, like, talk to him now about what's going on. Because remember in the old version, we could actually mention him and they talked about Sybil and how, you know, she's gone now. According to them, although, you know, we're talking with her every day, so... Right, just sneak on by all the cars. Oh, okay. You know, maybe I could have gotten it if I had... What was that? There's just like a musical sting or something as... And I thought something was running down there. You know, I'm starting to think that maybe if I had grabbed that key during the blackout, I could have gotten something. Oops. Okay. Oh, it did get me anyway. Okay. Chill out, cops. Not even in range. Come on. Alright, we ditched the fuzz. Right, now let's go deal with stuff on floor 1 now. Or was it the ground floor? Right, yeah. That's where the worm is. And yeah, we opened up this way already, just double checking. I heard that if we go down here, we can fight the body instead, which is a bit easier, so let's try that. Yeah, Sam's only a little bit bad from the cops, so he'll be fine. Yeah, the body doesn't look much better. It looks like it's like got a few people in it. Also, like, I can hear the battle music for the worm, but it's like muffled because we're just attacking the body. But yeah, probably a lot better to go for the torso instead of just trying to fight the face, right? Right. Yeah, that paint's gonna do a lot of good damage to this thing while we're beating it up. But yeah, if you do hear the music sounding a bit muffled, that's why, because we're fighting the body, so you know. Definitely not as damn worrying as, you know, fighting a big face. And I do realize this kind of means that we're missing out on the new battle music for the guy that's been added in, I think 1.6 I want to say, because that was in a lot of bosses that got like some minor glow-ups. But yeah, see, this is a lot nicer than having to deal with the face, as well as the janitor tongue, because yeah, the janitor's like some weird tongue which, if as the turns go on, it extends out, eventually just like turns into some very nasty thing that'll bite you. You have to like attack it to make it go back in a bit. And Joel shaped that worm's entire body. Good stuff, Joel. Yep, it's dead. This was Gaston's chief custodian. From what I heard, apparently Tabernacle is supposed to be like a very strong swear in like French Canadian, basically on the equivalent to the F word. So yeah, he's not very happy about all that, understandably. Alright, we should be able to talk to Jasper now, because kind of Barrels kind of suggests that we should go talk with him about what happened. So let me go give that a shot. And yeah, we should probably deal with the crawling hand and stuff at some point, because that'll give us a bit more experience and such. Chop off some fingers and everything. Going for some more damage weapons, because I think it'll be fine. Yeah, it's talking about why we're doing this. Yeah. Heard you're the one to find the visitor. No, although you'd see through a telescope, I was not the first. This honor goes to our founder. I merely confirmed her findings from the coordinates she provided. I thankfully caught a small glimpse. She was not so lucky. Before more understanding declined, she still managed to bring us together in the name of science, in the name of the visitor. She's unable to leave us now. Yeah, don't ask further about it. It's a painful memory. Yeah, I'm not sure like what I'm supposed to ask him about exactly what I'm supposed to get him to. Oh, accidentally went that. Yeah, I want to make sense about what's going on. And yeah, I was just double checking if saying this causes him to say more, but. Yeah, maybe if I talk to her, what's his name? But, right, let's go take care of this guy so we don't have to keep dancing around him. I think we might need to wait a turn or two to get him to actually come in, so we'll pop a shot into him as he comes in. Okay, now I should move into range. There we go. Alright, chop those fingies off. I think crushing would be good against finger, because, you know, all the times you probably, like, actually hit your thumb hammering in a nail or something like that. Ooh, not great. Ooh, it's done and marked. Okay. Yeah, remember, like, this is the first guy who killed Joel, so I think that's why he did so much damage to him that first time. There we go. And there's still a bunch of the tan folks over there who drop like cassette tapes you can give them to the person and mutts for some cool stuff. Well, speaking of which, let me actually check what they're selling right now. So I know they do add some new stuff occasionally throughout the game. Right, this was the has health but double stamina. It's Taser Champion's belt. What's this do again? Okay, not bad. Ah, here we go, the coffee machine. This is the good stuff. Gives us coffee every morning. Oh, okay, don't have money, so we're gonna have to sell some stuff. We do have some vendor trash we can get rid of. Oh, we do have some bandages and tonics. I could use those. Alright, let's get rid of some of that vendor trash we've been picking up. Let's see. This dog, this eagle. Wing collection. Some cool beaver. Speakers. Some manga piles from one series you don't recognize. NES. The Atari I want to say that's what that is. Hockey cards. Old records. Game Boy Color. Full picture. Photo album, the chessboard. Kamen Rider figure. Collectible, actually. Some anime drawings and the Ouija board. Alright, now I can probably buy the... Oops. Didn't mean to go in. Now we can buy this. I think the rest is fine. I'm fine with not taking it for now. Right, maybe now we can talk to Beryl. Not exactly sure like what the exact conversation you need to do with everyone is about to get the key I'm looking for. Hopefully, you know, we haven't checked out floor 1. Maybe we can check there, because I think that's where we're supposed to get that thing. Alright, floor 2, I mean, right. Floor 2 is the one that's partially blocked off. Alright, got... some plumbing damage going on, I think. Right, this is typewriter's room, or typewriter's room. Won't open, and the door to Department 25 is locked. I don't know what time it is, so I'm not going to go running around right now. Actually, I can check the danger real quick, see if we want to go quickly check the time and all that. It is... How much danger do we got? Not even enough to save. Okay, we'll go looking around a bit more. First, again, let's chat with Beryl about what happened with the Founder. Because, yeah, they're definitely a bit less forthcoming about what happened to the Founder in this version. What's that thing, anyway? I'm gonna take it out because it's kind of in the way. Oh, right, I guess a few more of the, these enemies from the Blackout event. Another cable jumper and good old Wiggles. Nice, get Joel some more help. Yeah, just feeding our shells some weird electric cable monsters. Okay, so it's like some weird messed up anglerfish monster, I see now. And all these guys are weak to slash, so that's very good for us. Yeah, also tomorrow's our big Christmas party for our family. It's not like a big Christmas party, but just like a little event at a little place. We're gonna hang out, have like some Santa show up or something, I think, and have some good food and all that. Fun stuff at all. Yeah, it'll definitely be a fun time. Oh, these guys actually dropped a decent bit of cash as well, I noticed. That's nice. And yeah, we will get to the hell car, but I do want to try and improve my character's CM's fighting abilities a bit more by getting a skill or two that I want to get him. And after that, it's just gonna be a quiet week, mostly being at home, taking care of Lexi, and doing some stuff. Oh, never got this trash here. Nice. Ooh, right. Gonna be a fun time and all that, you know. Oh yeah, just a wall. Nothing there. Oh, tell me about your Founder. I think that's why I want to learn about. Say. Sybil spent months with the Earth's visitor, trying to establish communications came closer and closer. Fortunately, she observed through the telescope. Since communication ruined her in the end, she had nothing to show for it. She grew less sane and human by the day. What we're doing now is based on my final notes. Probably won't work. What else can we lose? It's the end of the world. Sybil? She's my neighbor. Your neighbor? That doesn't make any sense. Sybil's gone. She was in apartment 12 on the first floor. You were talking about another Sybil. I knew her a little, but she was already afflicted when I first spoke to her. She had a funny impression of me, but only Jasper really knew her out of all of us. She's the first of us, perhaps among all humankind, to relay as a visitor. Unfortunately, she paid dearly for it. Jasper said she avoided the visitor for months and had devastating effects on her. There's nothing left of her but this awful sludge everywhere. Okay, yeah, now I think we can talk to Jasper about what's going on, about what happened to Sybil, but... Yeah, what was here? Just a wall? Yeah, I'm sure, you know, just a wall. Just like in a Mori where you examine it. Oh, wait, there's a door here. Or examine that one place that place near your wall and it says there's nothing there, even though you can't see a door there. I'm sure it's fine. He was sealed here forever. For unspeakable crimes. Do not free him. You know, I think I'll take a look at this after I save. And yeah, I just wanted to make sure this wasn't going to be like a thing where once he acts, he can't go in again. Like with the spider. Still gonna try and recruit him soon, but again, I do want to get Sam a bit more... some slightly better combat skills for just fighting alone so we can take that thing on. I will say the spider's more associated with one of the endings we can't get now, but I still want to recruit him just to show him off and see what he can do. I'm curious, you know? Alright, now let's go chat with Jasper about what's going on. And let me get some water while walking on over there. Oh, that does remind me, we have the key rings now to go check Janitor's closets. I should give some herbicide. Yeah, tell me about Sybil. We were good friends. Why do you ask about her? Well, my neighbor's also named Sybil? That's certainly an interesting coincidence. No, that's not our founder. She's no longer with us. Is she even still alive? She's able to communicate. I only hope she's in no pain. Yeah, can I get past it? Her massive blocked front door, don't want to step on her. If I can find a way through me and get inside with this... Do you have any notes? Back in her office, don't know where she kept the rest. Couldn't find anything, but I don't really think straight at the time. Can't show if you find anything. Don't know where she is. She's gone and she's everywhere, but most of her's in her home in apartment 12. Can't go in there anymore. Okay. Yeah, I think there was like some of that stuff in a... Was that the one room we couldn't get to? Wait, is that what the herbicide is for? Is that what we're getting rid of when we're spraying herbicide and stuff? Or it's Sybil, maybe? Okay, interesting. Yeah, me stopping by there so I can take a quick peek and see if we have any quarters. We don't, sadly, but... Right, Janitor's closet. Can't forget that. And here he is. This is where we found Pappy the first time around. Acid sprayer, which uses herbicide. And I see coins. Cold coffee, blah. I mean, I don't even like coffee in the first place, but cold coffee, probably even worse. So coins we got, again, as I finish my water. Alright, 3/4, cool. Hey, you don't mind me taking some nice candy, right? Ah, dang it. Just 3 hard candies. Ah, well. Alright. Can't get through there because the discs aren't in. Yeah, I guess that's what the meaty, fleshy mass is supposed to be. It's supposed to be Sybil? Interesting. Let's see, floor... Where are we thinking about going? Right, did want to get some... work on one skill bit. Think. Just trying to think again a bit. Can save. I think for energy we'll just give each other some... Heck yeah, it's just 15 stamina as opposed to probably how much it gives. I do wonder if that'll actually affect the coffee we get from the machine, if that'll, like, get cold. Yeah, let's see. I do got an idea how we can maybe get through there, so... We do have the Silent Hill Meat World, don't we? We could try getting to Sybil's apartment that way? I'm thinking... Then again, maybe we should actually just go looking on floor 12, on floor 1 at first to try and find that stuff. Find her apartment. Yeah, let's give that a shot first. Oh, right, we got Maze and Wizard's Play. Keep forgetting, got a lot of stuff on my mind right now with trying to figure out all the new stuff to reach. But let's go play some D&D. How about, Lyle? Yep. Okay, come back this evening. Okay. So we always have to do an evening. Got it. Yeah, I said apartment 12, right? Okay, this is apartment 12. Yeah, there is just meat in here. Meat, and more meat. I don't think we're gonna get much out of this place with all the meat in the way. In that case, I think we are gonna have to go try the meat world. So let's try that, how about? Yeah, I feel like this stuff will be good for the meat monsters, so we'll go with that. I feel like slashing and piercing will be good for killing monsters made of meat, right? I mean, sure, pulping some flesh is also good, but I feel like this will work a bit better. Good luck. Thanks, Spines. We'll be good. Yeah, basically each place here is like its own little, like, it's like a parallel. This is the janitor's closet. You've got Screaming Guts, a Ventricle, and an Ice Sucker. Yeah, lots of nasty friends here. It's crushing. Okay, that's worth something noting. So maybe pulping these guys is better idea after all. Ugh, acid blood, yuck. Yeah, gonna have Joel focus on Ventricle just to see if he can kill it off with the bite. Ugh. That doesn't feel good. Fleshy tubes in my eye sockets. Really is trying to suck up my eyes. You guys are doing a bit too much, so let's go for hack and slash now. And a cleave, just really trying to clear through a few of these guys. And the bleeding will help as well. There we go, there's a devour off. Yeah, next week's plans, Nuclear Throne, we're gonna play some Super Animal Royale, or Super Animal World rather. Gonna do Rhythm Doctor blindfolded, and we'll think about what else to do. I think a lot of good stuff coming up this week or so. Okay, nothing in the janitor's closet looks like. Yeah, we'll get some blunt weapons since these guys seem weak to it. Oh, Mace's crushed and pierced. Okay. I suppose that makes sense. Just didn't realize that'd be the case. And we'll go with the hammer for you. Alright, this is basically the stairs, isn't it? This is the second floor, and this is technically the first floor. You see what looks like a stairway through this hole? Yeah, sure, we'll go through the weird wall womb. Oh, back in reality, okay. So we can just squeeze in back in through here. Alright, let's go give this guy a hand, how about? High five, buddy. I say as I smash its hand in. Okay, guess this isn't weak to crushing. And Joel just ate that man's hand. That's not how you do a handshake, Joel. Okay, we'll open. Oh, you look different now. Probably just a bug. And what else is up here? That's just our apartment. Maybe we have to do something involving killing this thing again? Because I know it regenerates after like 16 hours, it says, so we're gonna have to deal with this again. I forget what is weak to. Slashing or piercing, I forget. Or crushing, could be any of these. I'll just kind of split the difference between the whole party, I would say. Pulling off Lou here. I don't find a name for it, just this big guy again, just, you know. Horrific weird monster and its name is just Lou. Happy is getting kind of beaten up, so you can have a break. Alright, Endocrine Wave, that's a bit of a painful thing it can use. Just kind of hits everyone with weird stuff. Up to you, Malos. Alright, Pappy's hitting too, that's good. He's just confused right now, so he can't help. So he's just gonna swing around random, but we're good. Okay, yeah, this thing is strong against crushing, it looks like. Yeah, grab yourself a bit of a break, Pappy. You could use it. Oh, it also like gives him more max health, I noticed. Because it just like has his health bar go down a bit because it's more max health. Oh, nice, the rest of us are waking up. What about team? Yeah, give this weird thing a hug. Alright, resistance, forgot about that. Okay, yeah, this thing is weak to slashing, good to know. And I do remember that because this thing can regenerate, it seems. There we go, we're getting some good hits in. Nice job, Sam. Good swing. Like, yeah, it's supposed to be like a pancreas or something. Yeah, if I remember hearing, apparently killing those can help you get to new areas for a bit. Let's see, probably not here. Yeah, Yeah, not here, so let's try downstairs a bit. See if any new areas opened up down there. Okay, Yeah, we can't go up there because, you know, that's outside, so... Which is an obviously bad place to be, so let me think a bit. Alright, this janitor's closet. Get some supplies up here. Simple key and some money. Yeah, I thought there's something we can do with, like, the... having that thing killed that helps us out. Can't remember, though. Ah, right, the taxidermy department, right. I know that boss has some new stuff going on with it since 1.6, I want to say. Let me try to remember. Alright, you do need to get to the ice department. There was some stuff in here I wanted to get. And you do a lot more here now that we have ourselves salt on us. If you're on here, we definitely want to get some cold weather stuff on. So let's go do that. Oh, you already had some good for helps out with that defense, so we'll give you that. Sure, we'll give you a winter coat. And Pappy, put back on your Mackinac jacket. Oh, jewelry box, nice. Vodka. Alright, Joel, you eat the tube, while the rest of you focus on our earmuff buddy here. Gotta say, the enemies in this area definitely aren't as terrifying as the other areas. Like, those two guys honestly feel like they could be like Earthbound enemies. Just being like some funny little guys as opposed to like big monsters things. Some weird little crab all dressed up for the winter, I'd say. Yeah, that was the thing I wanted up there. Now we're gonna have to get past the boss to get it, though. Yeah, let's give you some of that candy, because it also helps out with your luck, which is nice. You guys off a little bit. And, yeah, one more bandage for each of you. Just in case. Oh, do you not have ice salt? Oh, right, okay. Right, I guess it's on some of the other floors so we can get some ice salt. Okay. We'll be back, big guy. I think there's one on each floor, I want to say. A janitor's closet, at least. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go exploring some other new content to find out where the rest of the, if there are any other ways to get into the meat realm. Phoenix, drain cleaner, brooms, and mops. Herbicides and more plastic gloves. And a gas mask. What's that do for stats again? Poison, sleep attack, and protect against acid fumes. Okay. Alright, take off, or no, keep them on for now since we're going to be back up here in a bit. Was there a janitor's closet on floor 1? I don't think there is. Was there a janitor's closet on the ground floor as well? I can't remember either. Alright, this guy's room. I'm still very unsure if there's anything we're supposed to do in here or not. Like, I don't think we can talk to any of these guys at all. And right, this is just a shortcut to the car park. I do not know. Yeah, I could have sworn one of the places had more ice melt salt, but I can't remember which one has it. Actually, wait, does Eugene carry any of it? Let me go take a quick peek at his shop. Right down here. Vinegar, pure care. Alright. Doesn't look like he has any in there. Okay. I'm at 20 tours where Sophie's mom is. Slight spoiler. I think we could have encountered her in our first run, but that may or may not have been a monster encounter instead. Okay. Nice, level 18. Sounds right anyway. Okay, 15, so we've got some time left. We'll do some hear whistle tune. Hi, skulls. Or spines. Yeah, the one I wanted to play was Octo Cook a bit of. Game with the cute octopus mascot. A lot of multitasking in the kitchen. This is one of those games the game nerd sold us. Octo Cook is a cute kitchen multitasking game about an octopus in the kitchen making sushi. Seems like a nice lighthearted distraction from the end of the world. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fun. Hit manage our kitchen, each orders a button, press the right order if some food enough to start again. Not too hard but fun. So I watched her arms crossed, shark's pressure on her face. I don't know, something doesn't seem right with me. I gotta think about it. Yeah, simple but relaxing. Play for 2 hours. Now it's time to play some D&D with our buddy. Oop. And I just realized our coffee. Can't forget about that. Hello? Ah, weapons salesman. Come on in, buddy. Hey, dude. Surprised none of the shopkeepers can secretly be monsters. Let's see. Rapier, bicycle helmet. Anything good. Also notice no music for some reason. I think we're actually good for now. We don't have anything to sell, do we? There was a jewelry box, I think. And a standard deck of cards. Oh, nice. Almost $100 on that one. Cool. Alright, stay safe, tough guy. And I don't mean like as an insult, I mean that as in that's actually your name. Alright, let's go play some D&D. Not in real life, I'll be doing that later though. Bit of like some Ethereal Sea, I think it's called, or Ethereal Expanse, one of those things. That's the module my friend is playing with us. Yeah, D&D time. After preparations back in town, we set off forth for the Forbidden Forest in search of the hamlet of Grimsby. While venturing through the woodland, you come across a well-armored kobold gallantly holding a lance. What ho, noble sirs! I be Kentus, kobold knight of the chalice. I'm seeking strong opponents to prove my might against. Will you dare to face me? If nobody else chance to do it, I'll do it, Ith. I'm cheering for you, Sim Garmond. Yeah, I can do it, buddy. Greetings, most noble kobold of Ith. It is I, Sir Garmond of the Good Castle. I accept your challengeth. Kobold bows politely and assumes battle stance. Two warriors clash, giant and kobold both in excellent form, they jab and swing at each other. In the end, it is noble Sir Garmond who managed to best his foe. Kentus huffs as he climbs back to his feet. It was a good duel, and you are a brave warrior, Sir Garmond. I thank thee for the fight. Aye, my friendeth. May you find success in your future duels.
Good job, Sir Galmond. I knew you could do it.
Taking a court advice, we saw Emerge's journeys in Grimsby. And Malik is my character. He's like a kobold alchemist. Or it's just treacherous and teams countless creatures and perils. As you draw closer to your destination, a grim aura clings to the air. Finding through the brush, you see it. The village. But something is amiss. There's no sign of life. No sounds, no villagers, only deathly silence. The village square is empty. There's not a living soul in the village. What do you do? Let's look for a trail. If you look deep in the forest, you can find something. Search your trail and scrunch, you find strange tracks on a periphery leading to an inconspicuous canopied alley. That's when you see it. At the end of the alley is a mound of freshly dug earth. You cautiously approach. Suddenly, a pale, clammy hand reaches out from the mound, and then another. Ragged bodies climb from the earth and shamble towards you.
Oh no! It's the villagers, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel it, Rue. Holy water. You throw the holy water into their creatures, but nothing happens. Being effective? They shove the closer force draw weapons. Stay back with Sir Fuzzy. I'll protect the few.
No, I want to help too, Sir Garmond.
The undead creatures draw closer and engage in combat. Everyone make attack rolls now. Yep, let's roll. And we crack down to 2 more, strike the mound. You take drastic measures. Burn it all down. Passionately tossing your fire potions to undead houses and ending moves. The entire village soon ignites in flames. Rolling for damage and critical success. Dozens are done. Enjoy your fire barrage. You patch runes and collect yourselves. That was close. We did it, Eth. We actually won, Eth. Good work, everyone. Take a moment to struggle for victory, but soon notice a blade trail leading to force. Each sides follow along. The trail leads you to an ominous stone building deep in the woods. Its massive doors are wide open, almost inviting you to walk inside. What could it be? Zelmox's hideout? Force of cultists? Location of hidden treasure? Looks like we'll find out when we play next time.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's like playing pretend with grown-ups and with lots of rules.
I was still awake this time, but just barely. Hey, having fun there, buddy? Yeah, he's also Kobold Warrior along with Joel. Yeah, his name is Rose just because that was just like a funny little noise he made. Alright, good buddy. Right. He didn't lose any danger, so he can... I think the only thing that happens is just like time progresses, you're playing D&D, so let's see, what time is it now? Okay, yeah, I think we'll go do one more round to Octocook and then call it a night for this day. Let's do some more Overcooked, whatever this game is supposed to be. The game's not much of a plot. You're an octopus, you go to work as sushi shot and cook food. It's a nice rusting game to take your mind off things for a while. Sorry scowls the whole time you play the game. You can't make out what she's saying, she constantly mutters under her breath. Simple but relaxing. Yep, that's fun. Definitely use those sorts of games sometimes, especially in the apocalypse. Alright, who could it be now? Ba-da-da-da-ba-da. Oh, the general trader. Hey there, man. Let's go trade. Oh, let's see what you got to trade. Along with everyone. Because, you know. I say no traders. Let's see. Rake. Green clog. Cleaner. Shotgun shells. Medicell. Maybe we can make some healing items with these, I gotta remember. I should grab a couple spicy chips just for some SP regen. And I'll grab a couple Medicell, how about? That sounds good. Take care. Now, what can I make with Medicell again? Let's try this. I don't think I've ever tried crafting mushroom. Oh, medication, okay. That's actually not bad. Medication can heal most status effects and use some heat of battle. Not bad. Alright, time for bed. Yeah, our breath's awful. Ugh. And we're halfway through the game. 7 days left. How's everyone doing? Ooh, gummy bears, yum. Some coffee. Let's get our shower in, because we're smelling nasty. And also, you know, also you brush our teeth as well, since our breath is awful. Yeah, don't want to get any cavities from the apocalypse. No dentist around to help out without pulling teeth or anything. How's your plant doing? It's looking a bit weirder, I see. Looking good. Okay, I guess that's like all we have to say about it now. And like the last time we could actually have the plant break our heart. Oh yeah, he's got a new hole in the wall. I just want something. Can't tell what it is, but he's utterly fixated on his task. After some moment, he turns to you with a grin. Clearly sees messy electrical in your apartment. Why are you doing that? Look looks both menacing and maniacal. Can't tell what it could possibly mean. Turns back to where and snips it. Lights momentarily flicker. What did he just do? Why does he look so pleased with himself? Ah, yeah, that's what happens when you have these punks in our apartment. Oh, you took guys out again. What's up, you two goobers? You've taken a vote. The majority's decided. You're getting the death penalty. You will be Prime Minister of the Roaches. Wrong, Nightmare Dingus. You will be King of the Roaches, and you will be dead. Nightmare Dingus. These guys got some good insults. Who's gonna be Prime Minister? You! Wrong, you'll be King. This whole thing about making me King? Yes! Wise and strong, you have all the makings of Plato's Philosopher King of the Roaches. Intelligent, honest, and principled, you consider the needs of anyone around you. Make the ideal Prime Minister of the Roaches. Prime Minister, I guess? Hooray, the election's decided. Congratulations, Mr. Prime Minister. You're getting rights whether you want them or not. Oh, that's another funny info. You're getting rights whether you want them or not. Pulls out gun. You see official sash. Yep, I recognize, pudgy guy's Prime Minister of the Roaches. What are my new responsibilities? I don't know. Achievement unlocked, ad hominem. We've helped solve some conflicts in our community. Yeah, it's like a little set. You can get this another thing. It's just this like point of minister, which I think gives them a real big stat buff. But I'll take that since it gives us like an extra skill compared to just our mitten or rat tail scarf. A little less stats, but the stat buff seems pretty nice. Alright, Sybil, sorry about all that. Just helping you deal with some politics. Making bad dreams about the colors, seeing the stars. Men 3, 4, 5, yeah. I'm trying to follow the growth side. Oh yeah. Yeah, talk about the writer guy, yeah. Yeah, get some sleep, Sybil. So let's see what we gotta do. Right, first off, Pierre. I see at the Shudder of Revulsion. Oh, Revulsion, of course. I'm not afraid of clowns, but you know. See, I'm freaking terrified of them. How's your boy Charlie doing? You doing alright there, buddy? I think it's about the same as last time, actually. I don't think he's like changing anymore, if I can tell. As far as I can tell. I think. Could be wrong, no, but oh well. Alright. Hello, Pierre. Hello again, my scary friend. Maybe I could help a bit, so you're ready? Sure. Today you will hug a clown. That's right. You feel so very ill. You can hug a clown? You can do anything. Come on, bring it in. Show me all you've learned. You give Pierre a hug. Something feels weird about him. His body seems completely inhuman. Weird moving lumps. He feels a set of teeth at his back, under the robe. Limbs growing in all the wrong places. What the hell is he? What the hell is... I'm so proud of you. You're really putting in the effort. Oh, I didn't see all that. Look at you. Can you believe it? You just hugged a clown. Incredible. You only yelped once. It's more of a whimper, really. I think it's time. Tomorrow, I'll show you what I really look like. You'll never fear clowns again. That's my promise. I can't wait. I'm so excited. And Sam runs off again. Ah, yeah. Poor Sam just really overthinking and then the clown's just like, okay, all done. Yeah, I could have sworn there's more ice melt salt we can get somewhere, but I cannot remember where it is for the life of me. Which is a shame, because one of the abilities I really want to get is in the ice apartment. Maybe if I quickly double check that guide. Let's see, ice melt salt is vodka and Cleaner-X. Okay. I'll remember that then. Let's go craft like 1 or 2 of those right. Oh! Their apartment's open again. That's a little bit terrifying. But right, we have vodka and Cleaner-X, so let's go make a bit of ice salt. Who is it? Oh, food trader. Hi. Come on in, Larry. Yeah, that's his name if you ask whose name is. Well, it doesn't actually update their name, but yeah, we'll go grab some stuff. How about some... We'll grab some rice, mainly. Oh, actually, Chef's Knife is good. Those are decent weapons. Yeah, take care, Larry. Right, what was I thinking about? Right, we're gonna go grab that thing from the apartment. Let's go do that real quick. But yeah, we'll look in there later. I think. I mean, do we want to walk into the open mouth? Especially given that, you know, last time we went in there, it was looking pretty bad already. You all know the answer is yes, but you know. Okay, so we did miss Bottle Tonic. I think we need a little bit more in order to get to the end there. There's like 2 more blocks blocking our way between us and the item we want. But we can at least get to the boss of this place, so let's go beat him up. Everyone got all their everyone all nice and warm? Alright, let's go. Uber. I forget if frozen salt is the same as like the electrocution. Oh. Okay, there's the music. I was wondering if we're gonna get music for this fight. Yeah, I can appoint governor, which I think just gives them like a huge stat boost, which is pretty nice. And yeah, I think the third option just basically keeps them in their divided state. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where the other things. If we come Roach the King, we can get Royal Decree, which makes all their party members forced to attack 3 times in a single turn, but with boosted stats. Which is pretty nice. And if you go with all the roaches that they have to decide, they just stay in their divided state forever. Which, you know, can be good or bad because it really hurts their stats, but let them some attack twice per turn. Right, Joel, I designate you Governor of Fighting. Try and eat this thing for me, please. Battle Governor. That's a funny name. Alright, let's also go for Nitro Boost. It might be a little late in the fight, but... Well, I was right, it is a little late in the fight. Oh, we actually got a sheep for killing Pom Pom now. Okay, looks like there's 3 things left to get in there. So how much do we have of the Cleaner-X? We have enough vodka. Okay, I'll have to go buy a bit more then. We'll go do that. And yeah, I just clicked back in the game because I had to go click away just to go look at the, go look at that guide I'm using on Steam, which talks about all the achievements, just to show what the other choices did, but I'm liking being appointing people as Battle Governor. And yeah, again, Prime Minister, that's I can tell this game is made in Canada. Or takes place there. Oh yeah, now he's got all the items out. Reptile Football. Football game where all the gamers are reptiles and amphibians. Some dinosaurs too. Also got a Halberick. Heavy metal armor, which makes correct attack, slash resist, but cold weakness. Hey, speaking of which, let's give them their stuff back on. Alright, you were wearing the old uniform because I don't want you getting attacked by full dragon body. And other than that, I think we're all good. Hey, here's what I wanted to get. I should get this in a little bit. We've got some other stuff we gotta do first. I don't want to focus on. Alright, we do have that love letter we still gotta give to Nestor. Maybe we can finally make love blossom this time. I know last time he was a little not interested. Alright. Gotta go up this way because of the stairs and all that. Or because of the locks, you know. And we will check out that apartment eventually. Just, you know, feels like kind of might be a bad idea to go walking in there because, for, you know, obvious reasons. Like, literally walking right into a mouth. And, you know, vore's not my thing, so, you know. Probably not gonna go do that without, like, having lots of guns and stuff ready. And it's a nice cut my way out. Yeah, I do joke about wanting to make, like, a 8-8 comic where it's like someone asks me what I'm in jail for, and I said, well, someone tried to eat me without my consent, and I had a knife on me, so... And then they just, like, moved to the other side. Remember seeing that kind of meme a few times. Oh, we've got one of the hand guys in here, right. You take the chip mache from now just in case it gets damaged. Beat up this old touchy-feely guy. Nice job, team. Ooh, fingernail bomb, nice. I never looked at the graffiti, let's see. For a good time, the fish and chips are people. Onychron reagent elixir. Okay, that's good to remember. Recipe for banana bread. Good stuff. Oh, hey, Nestor, yeah, I'm doing good. I got a letter. From the thing in the pipe. I mean, yeah, it's not human anymore, but give her a chance. Are you sure it's safe? Absolutely. Okay, I'll go and talk to him. I mean, prisoner seems really, friendly. Yeah, you'll be fine, buddy. Come on. Just because they're a monster doesn't mean you shouldn't avoid them. In truth, he actually has very good survival instincts there, being a little concerned about it. I mean, maybe you could say he's being a little bit, you know, bigoted, because, you know, just like, it's not human anymore. I don't want to date it, but... So, you know, that is one thing, but... In truth, he's actually being smart here, but... You'll see. Let's go see if we can make love blossom during the apocalypse. I'm sure it'll be have a nice little marriage and all that. Let's go. Yeah, let's go and revive floor 2 so I don't have to go wandering around the maze for a bit and finding out where the door is. Oh right, I can't get the revived floor 2 because of, you know, the big old wall in the way. Did that door sound different? It was just me. Okay. Well, like something happened because of what I did. Alright, time to wander the halls again. Good old floor 1. Always love this maze. I know we gotta look for an open, empty doorway. For an open door. Not there. We just literally came from there. Not there. Where is it? Here we are. Hey Nestor, how goes the date? I don't see anything in there. I don't understand. It's in my eye! Ah! Get out! I'm going, but fun fact, I think that was from that was also an animation from the original game, and that's normally what happens if like you die to the big eye and all. But it's in there. I can feel it rooting around my brain. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Achievement unlocked. Would you still love me if... The answer is no. Ah shit, we got it. It's a thing situation. Get it. Get the head. Oh, the head's out here. His feet. Do for the only feet fans. Well, love oneself. Yeah, I know how last time we got the, how you rejected him? That was the good ending. Hit that head. Come here, little bastard. Yeah, it turns out heartbreak is the good ending in this situation. Get back here, buddy. Eat that head, Joel, come on. Round saw jaw, cut into it, and hold it tight, Pappy. I'm sure it'll be fine, right? Ooh, good stun. It's getting away. Kill it. Now let's do Teeth Storm, because it does like half a Joel's remaining health, all damage, and that'll be a lot of damage. I imagine. Hack and slash and... Happy you just bash it, I guess. Yay, we got that worm head. Ooh, we got an egg from it, nice. Okay, so you know what? That actually is kind of interesting that happened, because so what's supposed to happen there is that the worm head goes skittering off and it goes to Eugene's shop and it takes him over, and then Nestor, in huge scare quotes, thanks you, you're giving him a new job, gives you Eugene's custom handgun, which is basically the pistol with more bullets, and T takes over the shop. From there, you can actually kill him to try and save Eugene, but it winds up killing Eugene in the process. And if you try and tell Nestor to let him go, you know, you're kind of torturing Eugene because he's kept, like, keeping him alive or imprisoning his own body. He takes you over, which is a game over. A unique achievement as well, though. Yeah, we managed to save Eugene, so happy end for Eugene, I suppose. That's kind of why I wanted to leave him in B, because I didn't realize we'd be able to actually catch the head and, like, kill it, but... oh well, at least Eugene's safe. And fun fact, you kill Eugene, you gain access, like, one of the side rooms where you can see that he's actually, like, a real pillar of the community, like he has, like, awards, like, donating some life savings to help keep the school open, running some charity events, all sorts of cool stuff. You know, just trying to let you know that, you know, now you fucked up! And I think if you talk to quote Nestor after he changes, he takes over the shop, he'll tell you where the other body parts are. But I know where one of them is, from what I remember. I think like the hand goes into the ventilation vents. But I think I remember where the foot goes. Anyway, good job, team. Have some coffee, Joel. You deserve it. And yeah, giving coffee to a child, that's fine. Yeah, that's where the hands went. It got our bathroom buddy. Yeah, let's get something to chop up these worms, how about? I think you have to, like, use the katana in combat to unsheath it, I think. Yeah, there we go. Unsheath attack. Okay. Oh, hey, bathroom buddy, you okay? Step into the sea of worms. Okay, I'm gonna take that as a no. You hack and slash, and you unsheath the katana. Let the wave of worms wash over you. The pain is exquisite. Ooh, nice slash. Nice slash, Pappy. Yeah, remember that's the katana that the anime weeb gave us. The one that's named translates into cat piss. Because he's the kind of guy who appreciates Japan on the most he's obsessed with Japan, but in the most superficial, like, surface level, like, to the point where it doesn't even get past the grass. That kind of loser. Alright, hack and slash, Pappy. I weep for every minute my wife wasted for the worms claimed me. Do you, or are those the worms making you say that? I don't trust you, buddy. Alright, Marshall slain. Get some worm eggs as well. And scribbles on the walls that, let's see. the Wisdom Marshal. I can see you. Elliot game something 03 something 2. Oh, the Throne of Wisdom. Something 03 something 2. Wait, elevator game. Wasn't that what the elevator monster talked about? Interesting. Now I'm curious. Just thinking real quickly. I'm not sure how you figured out that. Let's see. Something 03 something 2. Yeah, just let me take a quick note of that real quick. Let me grab the snip tool. Come on out. Snip that. Okay, so let's see. Maybe 103 -12. I'm thinking maybe like -1 is the basement. Maybe some others mentioned something. Let me take a quick peek. Because I did kind of forget about this part. And I think that's right, the other part that we didn't see. I think that went to like the ventilation part, so we'll find those eventually. I never did kill Famine. We forgot about that guy. Well, I mean, we did, but we kind of reset. Zari owes me 40 bucks. Yeah, it does seem like kind of thing she'd do. She kind of sucks, to be honest, but it's usually good to get in the early game and mid game, I gotta say. Unfortunately, I already kind of got our team set up, so we're not going to be using them that much. So let's give it a try. 1. Zero, which should be ground floor. 3. If you want to try each one at once, let's go for basement. It does make like a slight different tone every time, which I'm not sure if that means something. 2. Okay, that wasn't it. Let's try the basement then, first off. Okay, basement. 0. 3. 1. And we're gonna go 2. Hope you all like that jaunty little elevator music. Or 4. Oh, so the game wasn't lying. Uh-oh. Are we falling again? What's going on? Oh, that's worrying. Huh. Uh-huh. There seems to be a man stuck in the, blood. I don't know if I want to pull him out or not. And we'll give you back the hockey stick for now. You okay, buddy? Blood legs. Yep, that's blood, and those are legs, alright. Old Brooke McElroy would go wild for these things. Maybe not for the blood part, but, you know. He's a bit of a weird guy, so maybe he would. Not region, okay. So where is this exactly? This is part of the, oh, it's blood body. So where's the head? And there's cue memes going, so no head? Also, hey there, Eric, welcome on in. Checking out some of the newer stuff in 2.0 right now. We found the 4th floor of the building, based long story short. Yeah, Joel's getting it. Doing his Leech cosplay, just eating some weird blood creature. Good job, Joel. It's almost noon. And we're somewhere. What is that thing over there? Let me give a bit of healing before I go say hi. Okay, right, had to check the trash. Okay, hey buddy. Nice lantern. We're just looking around, buddy. No need to fight, buddy. I say as I give you these first smacks. Oh, paralytic venom, nice. Okay. Give him hell, Joel, and all that. Hey there, Chip Cottontail, come on in as well. Doing good. I was gonna play Rhythm Doctor, but it turns out that the the 1.0 update is coming at like 6 p.m. my time, and I'm gonna be busy then, so we're just looking outside a bit more. And hey, always a fun time. We tried to make love blossom and fail miserably. We put the power back on. Okay, this thing looks like it might be vulnerable to slash. Might. So let's try grabbing a knife or something. I'm just assuming. Trying to figure out how to get into Sybil's apartment and all that good stuff. Oh, metro ticket. Maybe it's still valid. So the 4th floor is just like we went down to the metro, so it's less like more like apartment somewhere in the basement, I want to say then. Interesting. Please keep you throwing your shrimp. Do not fold. I'll do my best, but you know these weird monsters might get in the way. Dark glow. Okay. Seems a bit more menacing, so we'll use a few skills on this thing. Okay, it's good. Weak to cutting at least. That's good to know. Seems pretty dodgy though. Unless I'm just badly unlucky. Yeah, it definitely does seem dodgy. It's like 3 dodges in 2 turns. Ooh, mastering, that's not great. Okay, we're gonna have to bring out some bigger guns to keep this thing down. Alright, Ventuate, keep biting, try and eat it. And Pappy, you go for, actually, yeah, we got 2 people using Carp Bleed already, so you're good. Ooh, nice hit, Sam. 281. Some real Phil Swift numbers there. Oh, didn't need to grab the handle. You got some. Oh, right. Switched out the chef's knife a bit. Yeah, just go with the chipped ones for now, unfortunately. Well, at least we're polite enough and you pop up submit, obey those things, even if, you know. I don't think any guards are going to yell at us for obvious reasons. I don't think there are any of them around anymore. Where the hell are we? Is this... I didn't realize the 4th floor building happened to have a metro station going through it. And seeing this does get me a bit worried. You know, just, you know. Maybe there might be some trains still running during the apocalypse. So now I'm thinking maybe we leave here for now and we'll come back a bit later. After we've saved and all that. But real talk, I did hear you can get the vehicular manslaughter treatment that way as well. Alright. In that case, let's go check out, what was it, floor 2 we wanted to go to? You have typewriters as usual. Oh, hello. And goodbye. What about these guys can still show up? Alright, let's check out this plumbing issue they're having. Oh. Okay, I think that there's more than just a bit of plumbing issue here. Oh, hi Sam, I haven't seen you in a while. I vaguely recognize Summer's voice. You two used to talk about how for months. Worked at a pet shop had many fish tanks at home. Also note the timer's still going. Yeah, things are just a bit of a mess, but what happened to your home? Alright, trying to talk underwater. Is the smell that bad? Oh, this is embarrassing. I'm sorry, I guess I didn't know it got so bad. And yeah, I seen it the first time. Oh my god, it really is that bad, huh? I'm sorry, make yourself at home. Say something you want. Start forgetting for the mess. I'm sorry. But yeah, we got a bit of a water issue here going on. While we're here, let's try and help out with the laundry a bit. You know, be a good neighbor and help out with the laundry issue. Although I feel like their washing laundry isn't going to work that well if it's already waterlogged, but you know, we can try. And I should mention I do know what happens if you hit 0. I kind of got spoiled on that early on with one of the big 2.0 videos that people are always pushing out, just like showing off some of the stuff that happens. So I'm not going to say exactly what happens, but it is a boss fight, and at the time I thought it was like a giant fish monster just because of the stylized look of the retreat of the enemy encounter, but I may show it off, but again I want to kind of get saved and all that before we do that. And also, you know, there's and also want to get some skills. Yes, that sort of is what happens, Eric, yeah. But not quite. Again, not gonna spoil it, but, you know. It is some drowning involved. Alright, let's peek in here real quick and then we'll get some air. Okay, 650, 200 meter. Okay. And this is some more trash to clean up. Yeah, Summers really lets Keating get away from her, sadly, but she seems friendly at least. What's in here real quick? Okay, there's a creature and something in there, but let's get out of here real quick because we only got like 90 seconds left. There we go. Alright, back in we go. It does pause when the pause menu, at least that's good. So yeah, kind of think I wouldn't want to get everyone. Maybe for now I'll give you a different weapon. How about... I'll give you the hockey stick for now. You know, hockey stick for our big old French-Canadian buddy here. Ooh, enzyme, right. That's another thing you can make from, like, the back sludge. Want the reagent. Okay, this guy is a little bit far, unfortunately, so I'll have to wait a turn for him to come in. There we go. Oh, and I just noticed, like, the face, the thing there's like a mouse screaming in horror. Okay. Bites down with misshapen jaws. That's gonna leave some nasty scars. How about I show you how good Joel is at biting? Ooh, Mouse is near death. Okay. Share some lunch, Pappy. Alright, good. Okay, I think we got this now. Alright, good. Yeah, definitely did some nasty damage with that bite. Yikes. What's over here? I see something over there. I think that's like an octopus, you know. You know how those things... how sneaky those things can be. On the other hand, free medkit. Ooh, nice dodge there. Didn't think you were able to juke that guy, but nice going, Sam. Yeah, before we head out, we're gonna clear out some more bottles quickly. Yeah, again, I'm not sure if like doing this does anything, but you know, or if it's just a time waster, but you know, might as well help out Summer. She's been going through a lot, you know, what with outside going on right now. Anything at the end here? I can't really tell that well, but maybe there's something on these alcoves. Alcoves? I always get that word mixed up, alcoves and alcoves, like how it's pronounced, but... yeah, I feel like there would be something hiding back here. Okay, guess not. And very quick peek into this room. Okay, 3300 feet, 1000 meet N. That's supposed to like pressure or whatever, because I don't think we're that far into the sea right now. It's literally just an apartment building, right? Right. I see having somehow wound up in a metro station several minutes ago. Okay, going good. Back in we go. Hey, Summer. Off already? Okay. Okay, here's a red valve. Twilight Zone valve. Interesting. Or Twilight valve. I'm not sure I misread or not. Okay. Odd. Let's steal this crab. Something tells me it's gonna be weak to crushing, so let's grab a mace or something, or hammer. This feels like it makes sense, you know, cracking open a crab. He is at range, so we're gonna have to shoot at it a bit. And I forgot to give Malice his gun back. Alright, let me use Nitro Boost with it as well. I might as well make some use of this ability while it's still getting closer. It definitely doesn't seem as bad as the dragonfish, I gotta say. A little bit tanky though, it's not taking that much damage. Ooh, there's something good to eat. Some delicious crab dinner. And level 18 for Joel, nice. Yeah, it's like one of the few things that's actually normal to eat in this, that's Joel's eating. He's eating things like, let's see, ticks, a big monster made out of winter gear, his own father, lots of crazy stuff. There we go, now that opens up. I'll chat with you in a sec, I just want to grab some of the medical stuff in here, of course. Shuriken. Is that an air bubble for like refilling your air? And yeah, just leaving those guys alone because the dragonfish did kind of do a number on me last time we encountered it. Hey, bud. I feel a bit weird. I think there's something wrong with me. Should I see a doctor? Looks bad, huh? Maybe I'll go next week. Here, see Summer. She's probably holding her bedroom. No, she hasn't been doing too well either. Maybe something going around. I'm doing good. Okay, yeah, there's not much to talk to him about, it seems like. Especially given that, you know, it's hard to talk when there's water everywhere. Water and water and water, water and water and water, and all that. Okay, so we do have to play the elevator game again if we want to go back up there. Gotta know. That's good to know. Okay, so since we didn't have Eugene die suffer fate worse than death, we're gonna go buy something that stuff from him that we need. Mainly we're gonna buy a video game and some of that Clyslox or whatever it is. Get the exact name of it, but I'll recognize the bottle when I see it. Let's see. Hey, Gene, you didn't realize how close you came to dying lately. Oh, why is it playing the weird music? Huh? Didn't I kill the worm head? I did, didn't I? Why is... That's weird. Huh. So we got the handgun at least. That's odd. Anyway, I'll buy the video game and... Actually, wait, better I spent $6 already, but oh well. That's weird, because you all saw me kill the head, right? It shouldn't have gotten to Eugene. That's weird. Might have to throw out a bug report for that. That's Eugene somehow still got taken over, even though I saved his killed the head. Alright. Well, Eugene apparently got taken over even though I saved his life. Oh yeah, yeah, Nestor. Yeah, poor Nestor. That summer. I think I remember her. She worked at the pet store, right? Home is flooded now? What does that mean for the rest of the building? Hard to say. Oh right, didn't buy that stuff yet because I have something I want to do instead. And right, did save, right? Yeah. Alright, first thing we're gonna do is get ourselves an extra achievement before we help go deal with the problem that's popped up. The problem that shouldn't have popped up, but did somehow. Yeah, again, I did kill him, right? So I don't know what's happened. What can I do for you? Sure, buddy, want to talk about something? What'd you do to Eugene? I just took over for him. Oh, is he dead? No, he's not dead. I made sure of that. Can't you hear him screaming under there? I'll take good care of him, don't you worry. We are friends for life. Eugene isn't coming back. Neither's Nestor. We should get rid of this guy. Let him go, buddy. Let him go? What, just grow on his head? That's not fair. Dude, you're torturing him. You literally said he's screaming under there. Maybe you have a point. It's not fair and poor Eugene. He has nothing to do with this. I need to find someone else. Yeah, looks like this art isn't finished for 2.0 yet. And you, on the other hand, I think you have a better reward. Hang on, wait, stop! I don't want to die. Too bad! Yeah, it turns out debating the monster doesn't work. Just like, you know, that bit reminds me of that bit in Small Saga where there's like that one fascist squirrel who's like, you should have evaded me, and all that. And your party mate just blows him away because it's what he deserves. Alright, gang. Buckle up. It's time to do some old SCP containment breach shit. Abby, break out the katana. And right, making sure we've got everything we want to do for killing this thing. Alright, actually, since we have it, let's see. You can use this handgun. Okay, actually does have a bit extra health, extra ammo in it. Okay. As opposed to just having more ammo in it, I think. But yeah, this is kind of why I waited to do the quest with Nestor and Eugene, is because I wanted to make sure all of his inventory came out before we did that. Hey buddy, I remember you. SCP Foundation, get down. Oh, you're robbing me, bad idea. No, I'm not robbing you. I'm just making sure to do good old containment breach. Drill teeth up. And go crazy on them. Nice, weak to the katana, good. Peppy, you're a battle governor. This isn't going to end well for you. No, I think it's not going to go well for you, buddy. I do like how we got a horribly screwed up version of the shop theme for now. Containment secured. But yeah, since the shopkeeper's dead, now we get all this stuff for free. And that's why I didn't want to go buy the Cly socks earlier. I mean, in this case, it's through indirect fault for Verona as opposed to just flat robbery, so we can feel a little bit less bad about ourselves. A little bit. I mean, we still did kind of kill him by accident. Not just, you know, because we had to kill the parasite that was on his head. Alright, cleaning out the medical supplies, an elixir, some bonking gear, some bullets. That'll be good for if we do go for the basic final boss of the Exalted Force, since they're weak to bullets. Let's take a look at the rest of the house while we're here. A mannequin. Mildly creepy, but... mannequins. Pistol bullets and Cly socks, nice. Ooh, combat knife. Yep, bunch of food, some vinegar. Yeah, I think he also is like a tailoring as a hobby. Pretty dark in here, I gotta say, for just your apartment. Like, only slightly a little bit menacing with all the things around. Elephant statuette. Is that supposed to be some vendor trash or what? I didn't see like little treasure chests next to it, but... okay, there we go. And here's your regular shop music. So we didn't completely lose it out. That's good. And yeah, let's see what's behind here. This is... I'm curious here. Okay, even more mannequins. A little unnerving, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Also, it's evening, so that means we're gonna have to go do some D&D in a bit. See, old yelling letter sits on the table. Years ago. Hey, Gene, I saw the article paper about food drive for orphanage made me smell. Still organizing community charity events. That's my Eugene. I just want to say that even though things didn't work out, I still remember our time together fondly. Julie, you have the biggest heart I've ever known. I still think that school would have closed you on donating your life savings. I still have nightmares about the car fire and how you saved me at the last minute. It's been hard without Eugene, but I know where you are now. I'm sure the people around you are all the better for it. Sincerely, Rachel. P.S. I hope you're still practicing your sewing. I think you have real talent. Whoops. Yeah, we kind of fucked up and killed a really good guy. Achievement unlocked. Killed Eugene and robbed his home. It wasn't my fault, it was the parasite. You saw me, I killed it. You should have been alive. Alright, well, we'll take that ruby ring. Imagine it would have been the ring he was going to give to Rachel, since it seems like they had something really good going on. Let me see how the suit looks for equipment. Boost all stat and crit rate. Yeah, I guess, of course, to get it, you have to kill Eugene and, you know, be a bad person. And again, it's not my fault, it was Nestor. Or Rafter, rather. Although I think since I last played, there's like an actual ending to that quest if you choose the rejection route, where you have to kind of let her know about what happened, and she can potentially kill you if you decide to go on a date with her, because she doesn't really realize what she's doing when she's infests you. She's like, oh, are you having allergies or something? I forget exactly what goes on, but yeah. Doesn't end bad, well, good either way. Best you can do is just break her heart. Yeah, I think it's time for Maze and Wizards. Oh, okay, it's still a bit early. Okay. But yeah, we need to get that clay socks, that ice melter made. And we needed 3 of those, right? And we also need to check in there. Still hungry, Melis? Your food for you, buddy. There you go. Oh, saw like a flash. I wasn't sure if this was gonna be like a little cutscene or something. So I need like what, 3 of them, I think, to get everything in there. So let's go do that. It's 1, 2. I know I can make like some ice melting stuff out of vodka, but I don't know, I guess it's like a really good Russian recipe or something. And 3. Now, what time is it anyway? It is 5, so not quite evening. I think 1 more hour and it'll be officially evening-ish. Let's go with the veggies and vegetable stew. Sounds good. Nice. Now, get it, Mr. Pappy. Are you still serious about cleaning? Oh, I think we had this conversation before. Tells you about how awesome cleaning is. I'm the custodian of all mankind, caretaker of civilization. I store the things that our forefathers left us, not just floors, but the sinks, toilets, the walls. I am a paladin, crusader against the chaos of time and entropy. I will clean, I'll fix, and I'll tend not because it brings me joy, but because someone must. Whoa, I didn't realize. Take the sponge, Joel. I think you're ready. Yeah, Pappy's cool if you can get a kid to be like, wow, cleaning is badass. Alright, just checking everyone's stuff. So, you know, while we're here, first, yeah, let's go check at the ice department first and grab that game. I'm not sure how many gameplays it takes to get that game as well as the other ability I want to get, but here's Wake the Blood Knight. I definitely heard it's a good one to pair with the Rat Child. Ooh, Mercury disc, nice. That one is a 0, right? Yeah, 0, because it has no moons. As you know, they're way too close to the sun. They all got cooked, presumably. Yeah, good thing I remembered to get that 3rd one in there, because we need that. Alright, and time to make what could be a very big mistake. Now let's I'll give you the Jawbone Club. Or no, Patchwork Club. That sounds good. Your apartment's gotten a lot worse since I last saw here. And, oh no, I think I see something down there. Yeah, remember how sometimes you get like a little vent when you go brush your teeth where you just start thinking about the Tooth family and how you killed them all and how you're a murderer? Well, turns out that, you know, maybe killing them off is for the best. It's hard to believe this massive jaws, teeth, and gums was once a small child. Waves of gummy flagella undulate as it breathes. It seems connected to teeth and gums that cover the whole apartment. I'll approach it. Then, creature reacts to your approach. Whips of gummy flesh wave hypnotically as it's sensing your presence. Curling, twisting root like a pendulum approach your face. Teeth emerge and sink along its length. Lesser teeth pulse in and out of the gummy flesh. Sprout like fingers as they approach your face. Hey buddy, remember us playing Army Men together? One grasps your finger, teeth long limb lightly gripping your skin. Other tendrils examine Joel. He reaches out to touch one and gently wraps around his right hand. You think it's still in there, Mr. Sam? Maybe. Hi, Ben. I hope you're still around. You step away from the creature. Joel hesitates to follow. He wordlessly stares at it. The creature's gummy tendril remains curled around Joel's hand. Joel gently pulls the army guy figure from his pocket and holds it for the monster to inspect. Do you recognize this, Ben? Tendril curls around the army guy, and after a moment, more meaty limbs emerge from the tree to embrace Joel. It really is him. He's still in there, Mr. Sam. He's still my brother. What's it like to be a treat, Ben? You'll use your teeth and
Winter?
We're not sure if we can understand Joel's question, but it clearly racks his voice, the rolling mass of teeth vibrating to sound like a speaker's diaphragm.
I hope you can still play video games, Ben. I still haven't been killed to shoot. Maybe you can help us through it.
The meaty limbs let go of Joel.
Okay, we need to go for now. See you later, Ben. I'll bring you some snacks. Maybe comic books. Like that time you were sick and missed school for like a week. Remember that?
Oh, God. That's depressing. Like I said, killing off the other family members, probably for the best. What are these? A fleshy pair of boots with teeth lining the bottom. Do I really want to put those things on my feet? I feel like they'd hurt a lot. Give us some good defense boost and biting kick. Hurt our defense and agility, though. Oh, they're just called biting, apparently. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to put them on Joel because I feel like that'd take his defense down too much. Actually, I realized he has a tie on. Anything else I can give him? A belt. That's about it, I think. I think I'll go for the belt to give him a bit of agility. That sounds good. He sees something down there. Ugh. Hey, is that part of the meat world, actually? Just noticed that the walls are different now. Yeah, I think it is. But yeah, it's teeth, 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 2 electric boogaloo. Make some more enamel boogaloo, because, you know. Oh, is that like a staircase there? And I imagine if Clint and Madison were still alive, we'd be able to find them in here somewhere. Just suffering even worse. I'm just thinking about if I really want to go down this place. Everyone's basically full up on gear, so I think they're good. Ah, more of these little things still. Fleshy tunnels tremble. Yeah, there's a lot of these guys now. We're gonna have to go for a bigger swing, it looks like. Joel, yeah, at least these are the weak guys, so, you know, we don't have to, you know, too nasty. Go for the Teratomas, at least. Okay, they're strong against slashing, so maybe want to go for different weapons here. Yeah, I wasn't sure exactly what would be good against the teeth creatures. Yeah, Joel, go for the toothlings. Tunnel contracts been chewing on the monster. She's sprayed by the teeth. Ooh. That sounds bad. Or spared by the teeth. I thought it said sprayed for a second. Yeah, the little tunnel itself is chewing these things up. Yikes. Okay, let's look for a good crushing weapon. Alright, baseball bats will work, I guess. You got the club, well that's piercing. I think I'll have to keep that for now, and... you take the jawbone club. It seems most fitting for a place like this. Healing spray, cool. Ooh, that's new. Again, Joel, just go for the toothlings, because the way it seems like it doesn't seem we're going to get more than one hit off on these guys, and then the tunnels just bite down. It's also just kind of imply that we kind of want to be careful every time we fight these guys, because we'll get chewed up by the tunnels themselves. And it misses us. I do wonder if maybe some stuff we did in, like, the, okay, Joel's got this. Like, maybe helping out Ben has made this a bit easier? I don't know. Just a weird theory. It could be wrong, but who knows. Oh, that thing looks nasty. Right, there's like the tooth worm. No sign of the tooth fairy, though. Remember, that was like a thing that we missed out on seeing in Curse mode. It's like a weird monster in the kitchen that wants your teeth. I'm just like, yes, beautiful pearly whites. Keep up your flossing. Oh, there it is right now. There's the tooth fairy. I guess it shows up early in Curse mode. Okay. And we've also got a masticator. Let's go beat up the tooth fairy a bit. Yeah, Tooth Fairy itself is sort of like an encounter. It's been thought it was like a unique encounter since in the if you fight the version of Curse mode, it has like some extra little chatter where it's just like, give me your teeth. And just like talks about your beautiful pearly whites and tells you to keep up your flossing. Ouch. Yeah, go bite down on these things. It's not us. These things hit hard. Especially with that misshapen jaws bite. Joel's just eating all these teeth monsters himself. Good job, Joel. More masticators. At least one more. Unlock some teratomas. We'll go for... You go for those, because I want to try and at least get those... Get a couple of those eaten. And... Kick the masticator because I want to just try and stun it. Nice. But yeah, I definitely have been a bit spoiled about what goes on, what you encounter in here. And not like in terms of like, you know, the little things, interactions, like if you spare Joel's family, not a bit other stuff, you know, like the big thing that winds up in here. But we'll see if we encounter it this run, because I am going to be heading out in a bit, just to like do a bit of a... Actually, let me see real quick. Is it they post about it? Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. I just had to check on Discord because that event I was talking about hadn't posted notification yet, but a fleshy handgun. Do I really want to carry this, shoot this thing? Revolver made out of fleshy gums and teeth. Again, I'm very... It does seem stronger than custom handguns, so I guess we carry it Mallows, but... You know, if it starts biting your hand, throw it away and screech at it. Let me know if it's bad stuff. Right. Check that area out. This is some monster we haven't seen before. Tooth Leech. Again, Joel, just go for the little guys, because I want you to get your extra health then. And we'll try and stun the leech. Not great, but okay. Do leeches even have teeth? I mean, I imagine they do to like bite in and suck your blood, but... Definitely not human teeth, what I'll say, of course. Yeah, Joel, just eat the weak guys to get your health up. And we get rid of the big guy. Yeah, I'll grab a new bat for now. Oop. Oh no. The fleshy tunnels tremble. She's back, everyone. And you thought she was nightmarish before. Alright, don't panic, everyone. Let's throw some fingernail grenades. Good weakness. Good, good. Okay, so that counts as a magnum. Good to know. Baby teeth giggles. She's back. Our beautiful baby girl. Oh, can paintball stab only be used if you have a stabbing weapon? Okay, that's a little thing you gotta remember about. Let's try and take out one of the arms first. Right arm is bleeding, so we'll go for that. And I think we'll start to copy Dan now. And let's go for an explosive. I think we're going to use this on this baby. Yeah, good news, folks. We're not going to kill a baby not once, but twice. Okay, the arms pull back if they take damage. Okay. Ooh, ouch. You ever have a baby vomiting so badly it just kills you outright? Okay, now we have 5 targets. Thank God the tunnel's chewing on these things. Oh, nice. One arm is gone. Good. Right. Mouse is copying you, so let's go for... Let's go for the right arm since it should be low in health. You bite ends. I was gonna have... Actually, yeah, you go for... You got any good items you can throw out? How about... What do we got? Gas bomb, try and blind and stun. And I was gonna have Malice go into rage, but I think we need Pappy back. Clear. Yeah, not sure how you blind arms and tongues, but if it works, it works. Alright, new turn, let's go. Let's go for the tongues now, since I think they're gonna be a bit closer. Right, I'll have Malice go berserk. And Pappy, let's have you throw... another fingernail bomb. Just so we've got more targets out. Joel and his baby sister having a bite off here. Nail him, Pappy. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. That's also a lot of damage. Uh-oh, Mouse is pissed that his dad's dead. Hey, turn him up, little guy. Pick your dad up and Pappy use the healing spray. Oof. Okay. Ooh, good timing. Gets healed, gets revived, and gets the healing. Definitely needs that. Uh-oh, baby's throwing a temper tantrum. I gotta get rid of some of these ads so they stop doing so much damage. Ooh, nice hit, Malice. Ooh, 2 nice hits. Let's go for... Let's go for at least a gas bomb to keep them delayed for a bit. Alright, just realized that if I do that, Malice will copy me, so let's go for explosive instead. And you keep Pappy up. Ooh, okay. That does also have a chance of poison. Makes sense. Nitro Boost, we need to get Nitro Boost back up so we can get our speed and dodge chance. The left arm went down pretty quickly, gotta say. Okay, good. Tongues are dying. Good. That'll give us some chance. Ooh, another tunnel biting. Good, good. And the second one, good. Okay. Nitro Boost, and what else we gotta do? Help you in. Let's go for Power Smash on... Actually, you gotta call off the extra arm. Let's go for that. How about... Do we have any Shuriken? Yeah, we do. Okay, go for those. Okay, so slashing is not good against the baby teeth. What else you got? I want to try and kill off the right arm, but even though, you know, the head is also a real nasty piece of work. How about we just throw a grenade at the baby? How's about that? Tonic up a bit. Mouse keeps going, dealing some good damage. Grenade the baby. There's the right arm, finally. Feels like that arm was way stronger than the other one for some reason. Guess the baby's right-handed, I guess. Joel start regenerating. Mouse has calmed down, it looks like. That's fine. Need to bring back Stim so we can rev everyone up. You keep kicking the baby. That'll try and get him to get stunned. Or stun her, right. The monster thrashes fails or gets stuck in the fleshy gum of the tunnel. Gummy tendrils emerge from the walls and grasp at the creature. More tendrils emerge from the floor and ceiling. With immense strength, they hold the creature aloft. Gently, they rock the creature back and forth. It stops crying. It sounds exhausted. The meaty limbs continue rocking the monster as it falls asleep. More of the teeth-covered tendrils emerge, embracing the sleeping beast. The fleshy ground shifts in parts beneath it as it's pulled under. And then, with a wet sound, it's gone, seemingly devoured by the tunnel.
I think Ben will take good care of her.
I guess it was Ben. Also, it sounds like the death noise got a little bit messed up there. I also noticed there's no achievement for killing that version of Baby Teeth. But what do we get? A tooth rifle and tooth scimitar. Nice. That sounds fun. Yep. Sure, the blade of jagged teeth. And let me take a look at the rifle. Rifle made of fleshy gums and teeth. Yeah, definitely good, better than the old rifle, and also actually you can use it with... It also gives a decent basic attack boost compared to some of the other... other two-weapon weapons. Okay. But yeah, we should probably get the hell out of here, because everyone got chewed up pretty badly. But you know, at least Ben's gonna be a good brother for his horrifically mutated sister. It's time to leave this family behind. just uncomfortable, sad silence of what this family's become. Just... Jesus Christ. Right. What else do we gotta do before I go get finished up for the day? Just double checking real quick. Yeah, I think we're definitely gonna want to rest and get healed up after that big encounter. Child's level 18 now, nice. Actually, did we play D&D yet? I just realized. Let's go make sure we've done that. I think we're too busy, you know, fighting that thing, another baby to, you know, to go engage in D&D. Yeah, I just walk in there and he wonders why we're all just covered in horrific bites all over our torso. Oh, we just did a little bit of babysitting, you know. We're fine. Yep, we're all ready. We're fine. When we left off, the party stood outside a foreboding stone temple deep in forbidden forest. Cautiously, you walk inside, torches raised. As the empty arched entrance tunnel, its massive doors shut behind you. Ahead lies only darkness. Your only escape is... forward. A horribly high-pitched voice calls out to you from the darkness. Hee, the riddle no might be. If thou answers my riddle, a special gift I'll have for thee. Ooh, which key can open no doors? Monkey? You're correct, it's a monkey. And I've written the greatest word of all, my friendship. Okay. Friendship is the greatest reward of all. Now fare thee well in thy journey adventures, and West Randall, you always be my friends. Ooh. Bye, bud. Goodbye, friend. Press on through the temple. Your malevolence grows, you trudge deeper and deeper into twisted passageways. You draw nearer to his beating, blackened heart. But you stop. Something is amiss. In the craft of your torch, it's complete silence. Your intuition tells you you're in danger. And it's when you see it, lower in front of you an illusion, a pit of daggers. You have a grappling hook? Make several tries, but finally able to latch your grappling hook and just attach the other side of the pit trap. Yep, cautiously climb across the pit to the other side. Make it there, the rest is all suit. Run through a blue gateway. Then see you step to the door. No, it wasn't a door, but a portal. Find yourself whisked away to what appears to be a mad wizard. Oops. Suddenly, a human form materialized before you. Misty blue wisp swore on the figure of Ignaz Svora, the royal court magician. It seems you made a fool of my trials. Intriguing. I must tell you the truth. I'm not the court magician Ignaz Svora. In reality, I was Almoxis all along. Is this bad guy? Do we have to fight him now? Alack, and the Leigh end. Alack! Let's hear him out. Maybe it's a good reason. No. He's just evil. Really should pick something else. Alright, fair enough. Time to fight, Zaloxis. Yes! Haha! Let's test your abilities. See if you're the one I've been waiting for. Rolling for attack? Oh yeah, pass through his form. Is he an illusion? Nothing to is effective. No magic weapon can touch necromancy. Powerful spells tear away your flesh. Finally, when all hope is nearly lost, a mysterious new door appears. Zaloxis approaches it. This has been a rousing fight, adventurers. You've done well, but you're not ready to face me yet. Haha! If you have the courage to face my final form, head to the Fortress of Final Dusk. With that, he steps through the portal, which closes behind him. We need to find a way to defeat him. We weren't even closest, weren't we? While the beaver was falling off a while, it seems he's getting sleepy now. Alone, wounded, and confused are your first confrontation with Zalmoxis. The party attempts to regain its bearings. Where are you? How can you defeat Zalmoxis? Where did he go? The questions will be answered next time we play. Now let's do it and roll on your character sheet. Thanks to actually see him from the session. Oh, cute, he's having fun. Or am I doing it right? I feel like I keep messing this up. You feeling smelly? Yeah, I'm that gamer stink, and it's now late night. Yeah, I'm not sure how long these sessions go for. I gotta check real quick with the old clock. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten to like late night before. I'm usually like kind of where when the game says, hey, you should get to sleep now, I do that. Let's see, what time is it right now? Okay, so it goes like, let's see, it was like 21, so 2, 3, 4, 3 hours I want to say? Okay. Oh, right. Forgot about you punks. Let's get some rest. We definitely need after last night. Oh yeah, thanks. Thanks, Spines. Yeah, I think we saw this message before where she's just like messing with her hair a bit. Knock at the door wakes us up, and it's almost halfway through the day already, man. Only 6 days left. What's this little guy got? $1 bill dispensers. Are they helping me with rent? Thanks, bud. Oh wow, I'm a landlord now. Well, I guess I'm more of a politician, I guess, you know. They're paying taxes. Oh, hey, the doctor, nice. I could use some medical supplies after last night. You wouldn't believe what I saw. Me committing some crimes against the baby and all that? Let's see. Nothing directly for healing unless you get an elixir. I'll get one of those at the very least, but that's about it. Actually, right, I can sell off a bit of things, right? I have that elephant sculpture, right? Yeah. $32, okay. And some of those red worm eggs. Alright, take care, Doc. What else do I want to do? Talk to you. Ooh, tonic. I need that. Give Mal some feeding. Master finally summons courage to approach the kid. Touch an image of Solstice in front of himself, mostly to keep the child from view. You see this? Look. Malos grasps the image of tiny paw and yanks from him. Okay, it is Malos. Master physically strong stimulating my flea gun. He managed to keep his composure this time. That's the sky. You see it? Look at the stars. Taking a deep breath, he sits down near the child. Almost goes an autopilot, he blabbers about the slower system of his planet, his comfort zone. Joel sits cross-legged and listens on to Asher's astronomy lecture. The child calmly sits through the whole thing, occasionally tugging at Asher's robe. Dahmer flinches every time, but is obviously making an effort. And when he looks down to see Mouse fall asleep, swallowing his loom and catching his leg. Aww. Carefully lifted off the ground, holding the little abomination his arm for a few moments. Yeah, that's what we call him. My little abomination in the most affectionate way possible. Aww. You guys are buddies. Alright, let's go check on Sybil for a bit. Hey, Sybil. We had a wild day yesterday. And yeah, starting to lose hope because it's been more than a week now. But we'll just have to see what happens. She'll be fine when the world left things all over. But you, I don't know. So we killed the baby again. Wasn't anything too stressful then? No, not at all. Alright, take care, Sybil. But yeah, with that, I think we're gonna have to end it here. It is getting a bit late, and I do have some of those events going on I was talking about, so I'm gonna go right out now. But yeah, tomorrow, I'm not sure exactly when, but we're gonna play Rhythm Doctor 1.0. That's gonna have like the big Act 6, which is the big finale for that, but let's go see what we can raid out to. Oh, I know it's Jackal Poppat is actually playing it right now. Let's go raid him, actually. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna play Rhythm Doctor finally, and also play a bit of some of that good old, have a good old Christmas party for my family. But yeah, y'all take care, folks, and have a good night. See you soon.